Hello, you beautiful, handsome, delightful specimen of a human. How are you? Welcome back to the Mopping Up Milk podcast. My name is... No, that's not the line. Welcome back to the Mopping Up Milk podcast, the podcast where we clean up after ourselves. My name is May and I am your host. And welcome to the shamble that is me sitting down in front of this camera. How are you? I hope your week's been well. This week, I am deciding to do something very entertaining and lighthearted because I think that's what I need. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what we do with this podcast is it's literally how I'm feeling that week is reflected in what type of episode you get. So I've decided to react to random fucked up Reddit stories purely for your entertainment. And so you don't have to read them yourself. Anyway, I got my boyfriend Tommy to do the research for this episode. So thank you, Tommy. Shout out, King. He found some messed up Reddit stories for me to read and react to for your entertainment. So claps for Tommy, everybody. Everybody say thank you, Tommy, in the comments. Slay. Amazing. That's the rundown of what's going to happen this episode. Also, before we get into everything, I wanted to remind you guys that I do a video version of the podcast on YouTube. So if you prefer to watch podcasts, head on over to YouTube. Otherwise, if you're on Spotify, please follow and like. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe and like. It helps me out a lot and I really appreciate it. It makes me really excited to see people actually like watching this because at the moment, I just do this for me to have a creative outlet. But seeing people actually engage makes me so excited and it's just really fun to see and hear about. But first, I want to do a weekly spill. If you are unaware, a weekly spill is literally just something that grinded my gears in the last week or something that happened in the last week that I want to discuss. So this week on the weekly spill, we are getting some tea out there. I am pouring some tea. It's like steaming. It's not piping hot, but it's still tea, you know? I want to talk about how on TikTok, you can see profile views. Like there's an icon with the eye on your profile and you can click it and you can turn on profile views, right? And it'll notify someone when you view their profile, but then you get to be notified when someone visits your profile. And I just want to talk about it for a second, okay? So for for my personal account, I have it turned off because that's where you do the lurking, right? You need an account with the viewing profile thing and you need one without it. My personal, I don't have it turned on. So I don't know who visits my profile, but I can visit other people's profiles without them getting notified. Wow. I can't English today, but we'll keep it moving. Yeah. And then on the Mopping Up Milk account, this account on TikTok, I have it turned on so I can see who views my profile. And I don't really visit profiles on there, so like I'm chilling. But ladies and gents and theys and thems and beautiful people of the world, I can see when people view the Mopping Up Milk account on TikTok. Can we talk about people from your past viewing your profile and them thinking they're doing it nonchalantly, but you can actually see? Guys, I can see that you're viewing the profile. And it's people that don't follow my account. It's people that don't engage with my content and aren't really supportive of like what I do now that we don't really communicate anymore. AKA people from high school are like viewing the Mopping Up Milk account and I can see they're viewing it and I know they don't follow it and I know they don't like any of the content. I'm like, guys, what are you doing? You're literally searching my account or I came up on your FYP. If that happened, then fair play. But go me. But it's just funny to see the people from your past that decide to support you and the ones that don't. It's kind of like, it kind of hits a little bit different at this age. I'm like, I don't care that much. Like, it sounds like I care a lot because I'm talking about it. But like, I'm just saying, it's interesting to see who supports you and who doesn't after high school. It's really interesting. Some people don't like to, I don't know. I just don't really get it, to be honest. But if I saw someone from high school trying really hard to, you know, follow their dreams, I feel I'd be supportive. But, you know, these people are just sort of watching from the sidelines but not engaging, which is really weird to me. But thanks for the view. Thank you so much for the views. I'll take what I can get. But yeah, it's just, I really hate that feature on TikTok that you can see who's viewed your profile, because it makes me feel a bit funky about like where I thought some relationships were at, and they're not supportive. So it's interesting. So if you're watching this right now, if you hate watch, or if you just like decide to watch and not engage or support, I can see it. And that's all I have to say. Tea, right? Steaming tea, not piping, but steaming. I'm still a little bit savage there, but you know, it's just a weird situation. I think friendships after high school are weird. And like, obviously we're not friends anymore for a reason. We obviously maybe don't click anymore, or like they don't have interest to be friends, but it's still weird to see people like checking in on you or keeping tabs, even if they don't, you know, engage with your content. It's interesting to me. It's really interesting. I don't really know where my head's at with like the outcome of how I feel about it, but it's just like weird to me that I see people from my past viewing it but not engaging or supporting. Don't get me wrong, there's lots that do support and engage, but I'm like, those few that I'm like, why are you... And they frequently view, like they come back and view, and they don't follow me. So it's like they're typing in mopping up milk to come and check on my page, and they're not engaging. Anyway, that's the weekly spill. That's my little rant for the week. Now, we are going to get into other people's piping hot tea, which is the scary world of Reddit. Yes, I got my boyfriend to do it so I didn't have to dive into Reddit, because Reddit scares the shit out of me. But this is a fun way for me to react without having to search for the content myself. So you're going to get my genuine reactions to this content, because it's my first time reading it. So let's get on into the Reddit reviews. Okay, here's the first one. I am terrified because the stuff on Reddit is unhinged. And I'm actually also interested to see what Tommy's picked out and what he thinks that I'd find interesting to read or react to. But anyway, let's do it. All right. Oh no. I just read the heading of this one and I'm already scared. No. Okay, let's do it. My dad's 43-year-old girlfriend is trying to get rid of me. 15-year-old female. Oh, okay, so like trying to get rid of her, and she is underage and legally needs a guardian. But anyway, okay, cool. Oh no. And now I've just read the first line and it makes it even sadder. Okay. My mum passed away 5 years ago and I think of her every day. My dad went through a really bad depression and I had to take care of myself, basically. Tommy, what have you just sent me? What the hell? Okay. During the Christmas holidays, my dad told me that he had been seeing someone for a while. I noticed that he was happier and I guess I was happy for him. I didn't want him to be lonely forever, but I did feel like my mum was being erased completely. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad. He never wanted me to talk about her and he got rid of all pictures with her in them. No. What the hell? Literally is erasing. Wait, he's taking away the memories. That's sad. He said that his GF would be spending Christmas with us and then moving in. Wait, how long after? Wait. Oh, okay. This is 5 years after the mum passed away. Okay. I wasn't happy at all. I don't even know her, but I didn't say anything. Wait, so he's telling her the girlfriend's moving in and they haven't even met yet. Surely you'd see how your daughter got along with her before she moves in. She hasn't even met the girlfriend yet. Oh my God, this is going to be a mess. Okay. I met her on Christmas and usually my dad and I put the star on the tree that day. We would put the star on the tree and watch The Grinch. Cute, iconic. It's our tradition and we kept it even when we were grieving my mum. It's the only tradition from when she was with us that we actually kept. When his girlfriend came over, don't tell me she put the fucking star on the tree. Do not tell me she put the fucking star on the tree. When his girlfriend came over, he put the star on with her while I was in the bathroom. No, he didn't. I'm getting angry. I'm fuming. Also, we didn't watch The Grinch because she hates it. Okay, she is the Grinch. Fun fact. What the hell? I know I sound spoiled and childish. No, you don't, Queen. No, you don't. But I was so angry. As you should be angry. What the hell? Okay. We've been doing this my whole life and she just came in and destroyed it. Yes, she did. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay. The whole night, she didn't even bother to get to know me at all. Okay, she is the fucking Grinch. She was all over my dad and pretty much ignored me. Ew, okay. I told my dad about how upset I was about our tradition, and he said I should grow up and that things change. Wait. No. Fuck. No, this is so sad. Okay, wow. I didn't like her because she gave me a bad feeling, so I never got close to her. She complained to my dad about it, and he got mad at me for not making her feel welcomed. I felt bad because she makes my dad really happy, so I tried being more friendly with her. Okay, let's pull it back for a second. She didn't bother to get to know you on the first meeting, which is a red flag, like massive red flag. And then, of course she gives her a bad feeling. I feel bad for this girl because like she's lost her mum and then this girlfriend's coming in and not even making an effort. And the dad's mad at her. The dad's mad at the daughter. This dad's giving me the ick. This is the dad's issue here. Okay. In front of my dad, she was nice to me, but when we were alone, she ignored me or spoke to me with attitude. She even told me that I was a brat. Okay. No, she didn't. What? And I make my dad's life harder. The audacity. Say it with me. The audacity on this woman to tell the daughter that she makes her dad's life harder. Ew. I told him, but he didn't believe me and yelled at me for trying to sabotage his relationship. He said that I wanted him to die alone and be sad and that I was selfish. I was so shocked because none of it is true. My dad basically treated me like I wasn't there at all after that. Oh no, I felt like I did when my mum died all alone. Oh, this is effed up. Tommy, what have you done to me? I'm gonna spiral. I stayed up really late one night because I just couldn't sleep and wanted to sneak in a midnight snack. Fair queen, go off, get that midnight snack. The GF was in the kitchen on FaceTime, so I decided to be nosy and listen. Oh no, what did you hear? She was talking about my dad and how much she loves him. Okay. Then she said that he had this dumb daughter. And she wondered if it was too late for adoption. Her and her friend laughed at that. She said that I was a little bitch and she hated me. No! Her friend then said something about boarding school or military school, but I left so I didn't hear the rest. Okay, this lady is a bitch. She's the bitch. You're not the bitch, babe. Oh my God. I was so exhausted from all the crying I did, so I actually slept. I didn't tell my dad and I don't even know if I should since he probably won't believe me. I really miss my mum. I kind of want to go live with my grandparents, mum's parents, now, but I don't want my dad to think I'm leaving him. What do I do? Can I even do anything? How do I get my dad to listen to me? Would I be wrong for leaving? Guys, this is actually not nice. That's really fucking sad. Like, first of all, the dad is being really insensitive to his daughter and not sort of putting himself in her shoes and how she would feel because he's got his rose-colored glasses on with a new relationship. He's gone about this all the wrong ways. Like, this girl is not in the wrong for feeling any of these feelings. Like, first of all, he should have let you meet her and sort of gauge how you felt about this girlfriend before he said that she was moving in. He hasn't cared about how the daughter feels about the girlfriend and hasn't taken that into consideration. He's just doing him, which is just so rude. So I don't think it's out of the question for you to feel like you want to leave that household. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know if I should be giving advice, but like, what would I do in this situation? That's how I'm going to answer this question. Honestly, I'd probably go to my grandparents and stay there for a little bit to see how the distance makes the dad feel. That's what I'd do. And in regards to telling him about what she said, I'd still tell him, even if he didn't believe me. But then also, in my head, if I started hearing that conversation, I'd probably hit record on my phone. I'd get evidence so that my dad had to believe me. It's fucked up that you have to do that, but I feel like that's the only way the dad's going to believe her because he has the rose-colored glasses on. And it's only in hindsight that he'll realize what he's done. So there's not much he can do. Far out. That dad and that girlfriend need to go touch grass. That's what they need to do. Wow, this is a little effed up. Damn. When I told Tommy to find effed up Reddit stories, he really went there. Okay. That was the first one. I've got one other one that I'll read, but God, that one was deep. Deep. Ah! Hopefully this one's a little bit more lighthearted. Let's see. I need to sip the tea first, aka long black. Also, what the hell? The local barista, right, where I live, he keeps asking for my name every time I get a coffee. And like, that is like also a pet peeve of mine, is that your barista doesn't remember your name. Like, I'm there most days. Like, surely you remember my name. But it's got to that awkward part where he doesn't want to ask my name anymore because he recognizes me, right? But he doesn't remember my name. And then today he did the awkward, what's your name again? And I'm like, oh, it's so annoying. It's not that hard. Like, it's 3 letters. It's like MAE, guys. Well, I guess that is a weird way of spelling May, but still, May's not hard. It's literally a month. It's literally a month of the year. How do you not remember May? And you know the audacity? The audacity of this man. He wrote Meg. M-E-G. I said May. Anyway, let's do the second Reddit story. Sorry. Okay. I'm excited for another one. Let's go. They've fucked up this title, but that's fine. All right. This guy is 36, male. Okay. I love how they do the little brackets and like their age in like M or F, a male or female. Because this guy's wrote, my 36 male wife, 34 female. It's like, dude, you're trying to tell everyone your age, but you've put it in the wrong spot. Okay, I'm assuming it's the guy speaking and he's 36 years old. All right. My wife, 34-year-old female, keeps tying my boots after I've told her to keep her hands off them. I tried to teach her a lesson and really hurt her feelings. No. Okay, first of all, that is a teaser. You've hook, line, and sinkered me. Is that what they say? Is that the saying? Anyway, consider me sinkered. No. Guys, what's wrong with me today? Okay, what's this lesson? I'm keen to hear. Why did he really try to hurt her feelings? Because she tied up your boots. I'm assuming like tied up the laces together to keep it neat. I'm not sure. But sounds like she's trying to do you a favor and you're trying to hurt her feelings. So I'm about to get mad. Let's see how this goes. Guys, he already knows he's clickbaited us. All right, the first sentence. Yes, I know the title is bizarre and I can't believe I'm actually writing this. My wife is a neat freak. Oh, poor you. She cleans up after you. Okay, anyway, sorry. Let's continue. Okay, my wife is a neat freak. She always has been. She throws notes on my desk out, assuming they're garbage. My belongings get rearranged to the point where it takes me hours to find them. It's something I've come to accept. I'm not happy about it, but we have a pretty happy marriage on the whole. Okay, this guy's grammar is not amazing, but I'll do my best here, guys. So he's not happy that his wife cleans up after him. Okay, I understand the rearranging part, but that could be a nice, healthy discussion with your wife, not a hurtful revenge. But anyway, let's continue. I might be wrong. I volunteer at EMT. Wait, what's EMT? Let's find out the facts before I continue because okay. First thing that come up was emergency medical technician. Okay. Oh, he's a volunteer EMT. Okay, so he's a good guy. He's volunteering doing emergency medical technician work. I'm assuming that's what that means because it's the only thing that's coming up in Google. And in Google we trust. So he's a volunteer emergency medical technician. And I keep my boots unlaced up against the wall next to my clothes hamper so that I can throw them on along with my uniform if a call comes in during the middle of the night. Fair play, my guy. Well, my wife has taken to tying the boot laces when she sees them untied. Not only does she tie them... Did he just say? Oh, okay. Sorry, I read that wrong. But she tightens them and double knots them to the point where I need to undo the knot, open up the boots, and let a little slack out to fit my feet into them. I ignored it the first 2 times, but the 3rd time she did it, I made it a point to bring it up to her the next day. Okay, so he's communicating. Amazing. Love that king. I very calmly said, hun. Oh no, he did not start with hun. He did not start with hun. You already started off the wrong way. That is going to aggravate a woman, my kind sir. Okay, anyway. I very calmly said, hun. I'm shaking the mic. I very calmly said, hun, I appreciate that you want everything neat, but please do not touch my boots in the future. Time is of the essence. Sorry. Mads just said time is of the essence. Okay. Time is of the essence when I am going on call and at 2 a.m. I don't have the time to unlace and open them up. It's not just a minor inconvenience, it's people's lives. So I would appreciate if you left them alone. Okay, yeah. Let's unpack this real quick. Totally understand why he doesn't want them laced up. Makes sense. You want to slip them on and go. Get that. Okay. He said it's people's lives. That's intense. It definitely is people's lives. Okay, so he definitely is an emergency medical technician. Go ask him for investigating that because he's saving lives. Mans is saving lives. Okay, so I think this is fair. He's told her that she shouldn't be tying up his laces because he needs to slip on his shoes and go, fuck it, why am I turning bogan? Okay, here we go. She rolled her eyes and said I was being dramatic and that she wouldn't help me out by keeping my things neat in the future. Okay, she's taking it the wrong way. And I can tell you, probably because you said hun. Anyway, in all seriousness though, not very nice that she rolled her eyes and that she didn't want to take that info on board. And it's a bit extreme that she was like, then went to, I'm not going to help him out anymore because he told me that he doesn't want his boots tied up. But let's continue. Well, she never stopped. No matter how many times I've asked her, told her, begged her, she just laughs and says, well, you know how I am. Okay, now she's being a bit unreasonable. Like, it's literally just some boots. And maybe she has OCD and maybe it really annoys her that they're untied, but like he's told her and begged her. So it's not unreasonable for him to ask to have his boots left untied. He is a important man and he needs to get to the hospital. Okay, let's continue. The other night a page went out for a CPR in progress. Oh no. I went to throw my boots on and they were once again tightened beyond recognition. Sorry, tightened beyond recognition. Could you not recognize your own boots? They were tied so tight. They were giving slim thick. They were giving skinny queen. What the hell? They were tightened. They were in so tight. Anyway, sorry, my brain. That was intrusive thoughts. So I'm sitting there on the edge of my bed, cursing, trying to get my boots open and fumbling due to the stress of the situation. My wife opened her eyes, groggily. Guys, I can't English today. Groggily looked at me and asked, don't you need to go on that call? Oh, the audacity of this woman to say that after she's tied his boots like skinny queens. Okay. Yeah, I understand his frustration now. I know I was in the wrong here and I regret it. Oh no, what did you do? I slammed the boot into the ground and yelled, yes! I do. I would have been out the door 5 minutes ago, except some stupid motherfucker fucked my goddamn boots again. He did not just call his wife a motherfucker fucked up my goddamn boots again. Oh no. Stupid. He called her stupid. Oh no. Guys, and this is on toxic communication. Because she rolled her eyes and now he's yelling at her about the stupid motherfucking fucked with my goddamn boots again. Okay. All right. Oh no. What's going to happen? Oh no. Oh no. My wife got up without another word, walked into the bathroom and slammed the door. I got my boots open and went on the call. By the time we arrived, the police had gotten her back, so I didn't have to do CPR. But I was sweating and shaking, thinking my delay could have cost a life. Okay, yeah, this is a bit fucked. Wait, I thought he was an emergency medical technician. I thought that would have been with equipment. But he's like Oh. So he's like a paramedic? Let me do a little research because I feel bad now. What is an EMT? Provides healthcare in emergency situations. Oh, so they provide healthcare. They're not fixing equipment. They're actually providing the CPR. Like this guy would have needed to go and provide the CPR. And he volunteers. Oh, what a saint. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, poor guy thinking he could have lost someone because of the boots. Because of the skinny queen boots, he could have lost a life. No, that's so sad. Okay, yeah, I understand the frustration now and I should stop joking about this shit. Okay, I got home and my wife wasn't talking to me. Oh, okay. She ignored me the entire day until we finally sat down and talked. She said I had scared her with how angry I got, that she thought I was going to hit her. Oh, gosh. and she didn't know I was capable of getting so angry. Oh, this is a bit sticky. Note, I have never raised a hand to her, nor have I ever yelled at her before. I am absolutely not a violent person in any shape or form. Okay, so he's never even yelled at her. So over the boots, this is the first time he's ever yelled at her. So I understand how scary that would have been for her because it's the first time. Okay, I apologize for yelling at her and acknowledge that I hadn't meant to snap at her. I was frustrated with the situation as I needed to get to the person in need of CPR as soon as possible, and it was a delay that didn't need to happen. Pleaded with her not to touch my boots because lives were literally on the line. Whew. Shit. Yeah, that's totally fair. It's totally fair. He's communicated with her that the boots should not be skinny queens and that he needs to be able to slip them on. Okay. She told me that if I was going to overreact and make her afraid, then she would never touch my boots again because she didn't want to live like that. Okay, she's being dramatic. Last night, before I got into bed, I had a sinking feeling. So I went over and checked my boots. I was very disappointed to find them tightened up again. Okay, now she's just got issues now. So I decided to show her how it felt. No, what's he done? Okay, now we're getting into the juice. Okay. I went over to her closet and pulled out her running shoes. I unlaced the shoes on both of them, removed them from the shoes completely, curled them into a little coil and put them inside the shoe and put them back. I then went to sleep. So he's taking the laces out completely of her shoes, like the laces separate to the shoe. At 6:15, I was awoken by my wife screaming, "How could you? Why would you do this?" holding both laceless shoes with tears in her eyes. My wife likes to go an early morning run, and I knew she would want to get out the door as soon as possible. Oh no. I smiled and said, "You know how I am. I just like things neat." She continued sobbing and walked out of the room. Okay, this is a bit effed up. So, by the time she was all laced up again, it was raining, so she missed out on her run. I actually feel pretty terrible about that. I really only wanted to delay her, not ruin her plans completely. At this point, she's alternating between crying that I went out of my way to hurt her and ignoring my presence. I acknowledge that what I've done is pretty childish and not at all constructive. I just don't know what to do. She said through her tears, "You admitted you were totally in the wrong for yelling at me, and then you turned around and took it out on me in a different way. What's wrong with you?" The problem is, to her, an apology means taking 100% of the fault. When I apologized for blowing up, she took that to mean she was 100% in the right and that my feelings were completely unjustified. So at this point, I haven't apologized for ruining her run because she'll take that means that she wasn't in the wrong for touching my boots. Okay, this is really childish, guys. Really childish. I'm getting like a little bored with this lack in communication. I've tried to have these discussions, but it's in one ear and out the other. Oh God, I hate that saying. Anyway, we have such a good relationship otherwise, but I feel like this issue has reached its tipping point and it's going to continue to result in arguments until we resolve it. How do I make things right with my wife while still letting her know that I won't tolerate her disrespecting my property anymore? I need a sip of coffee because what the fuck? I'm going to do what I did with the last one and I'm going to talk about what I'd do if I was in their situation, because all I have to tell you is that you guys have bad communication styles. Obviously, something's not getting through with both of you. Why doesn't he just keep his boots in the car? Why doesn't he just keep his boots out of the house? That's a good point, actually. Just remove the boots from the situation. Just have the boots left in the car undone so that he can just like put his slides on, run out to the car and like go. Shit, man, this just sounds like a lot of lack in communication skills and people that don't really want to support each other, sadly. Like if she really supported what he was doing and like respected what he was saying, she wouldn't be tying them up. And then, yeah. Icky, guys, very icky. I don't like that. That is icky, haha. Okay. Whew, I feel stressed after those two Reddit stories. I feel stressed and I feel like I need to debrief with Tommy after this because he's read them and he knows what he was getting me into. So I'm going to go chat with Tommy about these Reddit stories and see what his thoughts are on them. Let me know if you liked this style of podcast, if I should do more reaction style podcasts in the future for a little bit of lighthearted entertainment, let me know. I think I'm going to leave it there. That was a lot. And it was a trauma dump of not ours, but someone else on Reddit's. But let me know what you guys would do in these situations. I want to know what your response would be if you were in these people's situations. That's iconic. So let me know. Comment below on YouTube, or I'll leave a Q&A box on Spotify. And that is a reminder for Spotify listeners. I always have a Q&A box on my episode that I can see your responses. So let me know in the responses what you would do if you were in these people's situations. And I want to have a conversation with you because I want to unpack and I need to debrief with someone about this because that was a lot and it's not even my issues. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and subscribing and liking and all of that jazz. I really appreciate every single one of you that are watching. I hope you are having a fantastic day and I hope you continue to have a fantastic week. I love you guys a lot. I appreciate you. You are doing great, sweetie. And I will see you next week for another episode of the Mopping Up Milk podcast. Love you guys. See you soon.